and family. So we'll continue the second half of the Murli that we started on 17th January 2004, 2024. And then in between, we had a Milan Murli. So we will start this. We will start where we left on 17th. So we'll start with the Murli was read till here. Before blessing. So we'll start with the blessing and then followed by Bapta, the meeting groups we'll read. So let's begin. Let us all read this Murli together in remembrance of Baba. Okay, let's read from here so that we will get what Baba meant. What was your first promise? Baba is asking here, what was your first promise? You promised to belong to the one Father and another. That is, you promised to die. It is called dying, but it means in fact to attain everything. Do you find it difficult to fulfill this promise? It is easy. It is just that you don't know how to transform. You don't know how to transform your motives and feelings. Since you say va, drama, va, what is all of this? Va, va? What is all of this? Vava applies to every situation. Baba says Vava applies to all situation. Finish all the cries of distress. Hi, hi. Hayo, hayo. Finish all the cries of distress and replace them with Vava. Baba doesn't like us, crying in distress. Ayo, ayo. So instead, Baba says, replace them with Vava. Baba will come when we are intoxicated, when we are in remembrance of Baba, when we feel, right, that we are so fortunate. So automatically these words come, Baba, Va Baba, Va Drama, and Va my part. Maintain this awareness and the world will say Va Va. It is only when you forget a father's company that you find it difficult. When you make the father your companion, you are able to make difficult things become easy. By being alone, you experience a burden. By being alone, you experience a burden. Baba says, so don't be alone. So always make Baba your companion so you don't feel that you are alone and no burden also. Therefore, make him your companion and make anything difficult become easy. So when you make him your companion, difficult becomes easy. Okay. Acha, to such cooperative souls who transform the world through self-transformation, to those who accumulate in the account of charity with every thought and at every second, with every thought and at every second, to those who make the world peaceful through their own power. Those who make the world powerful, their own power, to such great, constantly elevated, charitable souls, Bhaktidas love, remembrance, and namaste. Achha. So now Baba meeting groups. So let's read the first group. Do you constantly remember the great mantra that you have received from the Father? This mantra is so easy. So let's see what is that mantra. Through this mantra, you are able to go beyond all sorrow and become equal to the Father, the ocean of happiness. With this mantra, you go beyond all sorrow and become equal to the Father, who is the ocean of happiness. Whenever you experience any type of sorrow, as soon as you use this mantra, all your sorrow comes to an end. So this mantra you use, all your sorrow will disappear within no time. No waves of sorrow can now come to you. You shouldn't experience the slightest sorrow even in your dreams, no matter if your body is unwell or you have money problems or whatever else happen. You should not experience any waves of sorrow inside. The wave of sorrow might come, but it will go past. The wave might come, but it will go past, right? So it will not stay with you immediately. It will pass. You have you ever bathed in an ocean? Have you ever bathed in an ocean? When a wave comes, you jump and go above it, right? Beautiful. Baba says, when we go to a ocean, right, and we take bath in the oceans and we see waves are coming and all you have to do is just jump and the waves will pass beneath you. And here also Baba says, whatever problems comes, you just have to remember the mantra and then all the distress and problems will go away. When you know the method, you can experience the joy of bathing in the ocean. But if you don't know the method, you might drown. Yeah, right? So when you know the method, it's, you will experience, you'll enjoy bathing, right? That's like you know swimming, then you will enjoy playing in the water. Otherwise, you will drown. So when you don't know, similarly, Baba says, if you don't know the method, you might drown. Okay, so be careful. So do you know how to move along with the waves, or do you drown? Do you know how to move along, or do you drown? Children of the ocean cannot drown. Children of the ocean cannot drown, right? Because ocean. So Baba's used this word ocean. Children of the ocean cannot drown in ocean. Cross the waves as though you are playing a game. Your days of sorrow are now over. Yeah, lovely line. Bid farewell to the second group. Bid farewell to Maya with the blessing of being victorious. Bid farewell to Maya. Hope I am audible. Can
Yes,
someone
brother, you're
confirm?
audible.
Okay. Okay, fine. Bid farewell to Maya with the blessing of being victorious. Have you attained the blessing of being constantly victorious from Bapdada? Have you attained the blessing of being constantly victorious from Bapdada? When you took your spiritual birth, the Father gave you the blessing of being victorious as your birthday gift. The birthday gift that we all received is victorious. We got the blessing from Baba that we will be victorious. When you remember this blessing, Maya bids you farewell. When you remember the gift, Maya bids you farewell. So Maya become unconscious and unable to oppose you. What would a lamb do if what would a lamb do in front of a lion? As soon as it sees the lion, it would become unconscious. As soon as the lamb see a lion, right, it would become unconscious, right? So here lamb is Maya, and we are the lions, the children of the Almighty, Bap Dada. So when you have this blessing in your awareness, Maya is not able to oppose you. Right? The kingdom of Maya is now about to end. Right? Yeah. The kingdom of Maya is about to end. This is like someone being made to move forward with force. Similarly, while having a little breath left, Maya is showing her own face, sorry, her own force. Maya is not powerful. Maya is not powerful. Maya is about to die and in a very weak stage, Baba says, So we don't need to be afraid. We are like lions and Maya is like lamb, okay? So cannot do anything. So we are only making Maya powerful. Maya is not powerful. All of you are master almighty authorities. What can powerless Maya do in front of such master almighty authorities? Just as you were told a cycle ago that they are all dead. So Maya too is already dead. She is not alive. Therefore, it is just in name that you are told to become victorious. Therefore, it is just in name that you are told to become victorious. Then the third one. Go beyond all attractions with the intoxication of being victorious. Go beyond all attractions with the intoxication of being victorious. Do you constantly consider yourself to be the spiritual Shakti and Pandav army? Do you constantly consider yourself to be spiritual Shakti and Pandav army? Those who told all the weapons, those who hold all the weapons. What does an army and warriors constantly remember? Victory. Victory, right? So we are Shakti and Pandav army, right? And we are holding so many weapons. And army, they never think of defeat. They'll always have the intoxication and the thought within them that they will be victorious. Right? Do you constantly experience the flag of victory hosted on your forehead? Do you feel that? Do you constantly experience that? Are you the victorious souls who constantly have the flag of victory hosted? The memorial of such victorious jewels around the father's neck in the form of a rosary is worshipped even until today. Right? The memorial of such victorious jewels right around the father's neck in the form of a rosary is worshipped even until today. So who are we? The victorious souls who are worshipped even today. Right? We are garlanded around Baba's neck. Right? Each one should definitely have the intoxication of being part of the garland around Baba's neck. Right? So we need to have, Baba says we need to have that intoxication that we are garlanded around Baba's neck and we are victorious, right? Always victorious, constant victorious. Right. The sign of victory is to be constantly cheerful. The sign of victory is constantly cheerful. You would be beyond any type of attraction. No matter what happens, is there anyone else as attractive as the father? Is there anyone else as attractive as the father in this world? Baba is asking. So, who is the most beautiful? Is it a Shiv Baba? Is it not? Who's the most beautiful one? It is Shiv Baba, right? Is it? Is it not? Therefore, constantly remember the Father. Constantly remain in this attraction, and no one will be able to attract you with anything else, right? No one will be able to attract you with anything else when you are attracted by the most beautiful Baba. So then Baba continues, would you take the fortune of a kingdom today if someone were to give it to you? Then everyone said no. Right? Because Baba is asking, would you take the fortune of a kingdom today if someone were to give it to you? Because we don't want to miss Baba, right? Because we just, this is the only time that we can experience Baba. So we are not ready to renounce that fortune and go to kingdom, right? So we want to enjoy with Baba as long as possible, right? So everybody said no. Why? Because the seat of today's president, right? Because the seat of today's president is a seat of throne, right? Thorns, right? Who would let go of the throne and the crown and claim a seat of thorns? So Baba says, the seat of today's president is a seat of thorns, right? So everybody kind of disturbs right there, and then Baba says, who would let go of the throne and the crown and claim a seat of thorns, right? But today, even if you're getting a president position, we will not be happy because there's going to be a lot of opposition, allegations, and many criticism and so on, right? So, nobody would prefer that, right? That sort of a throne and crown, right? Possibly that is what Papa is meaning here, and right, and that's like a thorns. Uh, so Baba continues to say, today you would have the seat, but not tomorrow, right? So that is temporary. Today you'll have it, and tomorrow you might lose it. Always maintain the intoxication that no one else can receive what you have received, because we have Baba, that is our throne, right? During this Sangam Yug, only this time. Always maintain intoxication that no one else can receive what you have received, right? Uh, would that president be able to come to heaven if he wanted to? Unless he belongs to the Father, he cannot come to heaven, right? Yeah, he might be a president here, but he will not be able to come to heaven unless he realizes Baba, right? He would remain here and you would go to heaven. Always have the intoxication and happiness that you are the children of the master of the world. So Baba says, always maintain this intoxication that you know who you are. You are the children of the master of the world, right? You always have the tilak of fortune as a sign of your marriage, and so you are eternally married. You always have the tilak of the fortune as a sign of your marriage, right? So the marriage tilak is there, right? And so especially Matas will all have that tilak fortune. So here Baba is comparing with that. So we all are married to Baba. We are, eternally married. Fourth one, uh, your happy face is a mobile. Your happy face is a mobile a living board that attracts. Okay, your happy face is a mobile living board that attracts. Those who are fortunate remain constantly happy and prosperous. Those who are fortunate, right, remain constantly happy and prosperous. Whoever looks at you and sees your treasures of happiness should be attracted to your treasures. Whoever looks at you and sees you, right? Right, they should get attracted to you. your treasures. Generally, even against their conscious wish, against your conscious wish, everyone is automatically attracted to something invaluable, right? Bob is giving that example. When something very beautiful is around, then automatically people are attracted towards that, right? So everyone would automatically be attracted by those who have the treasures of happiness, right? Yeah, Baba says, we have that unbound, right? The treasures, and that will be visible on our face. So seeing that, people are attracted towards us because that's something you see, because the whole world, right, is suffering because of unhappiness. And we, Baba's children, remain, right? And happiness because we are getting this unlimited treasure of happiness from the Almighty. Your happy face are mobile living boats. Mobile living boats, right? Lovely line. Baba says, your happy faces are mobile living boats that attracts everyone, right? That attracts everyone. Wherever you go, your faces will give the Father's introduction, right? Wherever you go, you are mobile boats, mobile living boats. Wherever you go, your faces will give the Father's introduction, because they will wonder how come these people are so happy in this unhappy world, right? When they see your face of happiness, right, they will definitely remember the one who made you like this. So they will be eager to know the secret. What is the secret behind your happiness? So the source of happiness, your happiness. So when they see your face of happiness, they will definitely remember the one who made you like this. If one board is able to give so many this introduction, just imagine how many you living boards would be giving the message to, right? Right. There are so many children, right, all around, right? So the message will spread all over very quickly. If so many boats become ready to attract others, you will have to make more space. You will have to make more space when everybody becomes this mobile, um, right? Living mobile boats. Let's continue. Fifth, Bhaktida's most elevated decorations are jewels of contentment. Bhaktida's most elevated decorations are jewels of contentment. Those who are jewels of contentment are the Father's most elevated decoration. Those who are constantly content are jewels of contentment. When your foreheads constantly sparkle with the sparkle of contentment, you can become living idols in a practical form. When your foreheads constantly sparkle with a sparkle of contentment, meaning you are being contented, right? Then Baba says you can become living idols in a practical form. Do you constantly experience the fortune of happiness whilst considering yourself to be such elevated creations? Throughout the entire cycle, no one else can have such fortune. It is only us children have this fortune, right? Those who are fortunate would constantly dance in happiness, right? Those who are fortunate, right? When they intoxicated and remember their fortune, right? They're going to dance like Brahma Baba did, right? Those who are fortunate would constantly dance in happiness. Children should have greater happiness than Bhaktada. Baba says we're supposed to have greater happiness than Bhaktada. When those who are wandering, right, find their destination, right? At some point, we all had lost our address, right? So now we found where we belong, whom we belong, right? Where we have come from, where we have to go. So we were wandering people at some point. Baba says, when those who are wandering find their destination, and when when the thirst of those who are thirsty is quenched, right? They would dance in happiness. Lovely line, right? So when somebody who's very thirsty, you can only satisfy him, him by giving, water. You give him food, he will not be satisfied. So it's like our thirst is finished. We are satisfied, right? Maintain such happiness that any unhappy souls who see you will also become happy. So Baba says, maintain that happy face, that happiness. So when you maintain that, sorry, right, when somebody see you will also become happy, their unhappiness will finish, all we have to do is just maintain your happiness, that intoxication, and you will remain happy. And the last one, sixth one, the special act of special souls is to pay attention to their every action. This is the special act of special souls is to pay attention to their every action. Whatever action I perform, because we all are special souls, so we'll have to pay special attention to our actions. So Baba says, whatever actions I perform, others who see me will do the same. Yeah. So I supposed to be the one who inspire or others. So just like Brahma Baba was an example, right? He just did and shown the children what has to be done, and then it was easy for the children to follow Baba. So anything, right? So whatever action I perform, similarly, when I perform an action, right, an elevated action, uh, others will see me, right, will do the same. To pay this attention to every act is the duty of special souls, right? I think Janki Tati also, uh, right, said that. I think, right, it was like when Janki Tati went and asked Mama, right? Mama said that the whole world is watching you, so you're on a stage. So similarly, we need to have this awareness all the time, right? We are the children of Baba, and everyone is watching us. So we have to be very careful about our action that we perform. So we have to pay special attention. To pay this attention to every act is the duty of special souls. Your every act should be such that everyone who sees you, right, says encore, right? So your every act should be such that everyone who sees you, right, says encore, encore, right? In a drama, the hero, no, which means once more, right? In a drama, um, right, the hero has to play so much attention, right, to himself, right? So because everybody will be paying special attention to the hero actors, right, in a drama, right? So you'll have to be very careful. So similarly, we are the special souls, I mean hero actors, right, in this eternal drama. So we'll have to pay special attention here. He would take every step after careful consideration because everyone's vision is on the hero actors. So continue to move forward with this much attention. So Baba says, continue to move forward with this much attention, careful consideration in every act that you do. So we are hero actors. So hero actors, when hero actors play his part well, then the movie or the drama also becomes so popular and will become well known, right? Otherwise it becomes flop, right? So we being the hero actors have a special role to play. So with that, the Murli, we complete the second half of the Murli. Enough, but now let's take a minute of silence and then we can reflect on the points. Om Shanti. Um, you may share the points that it's touched your heart, or the points your takeaway. Like to practice it for the day. Yeah.
Om Shanti, brother.
Om Shanti.
After really giving me the great secret, after whispering through my ears the secret of the philosophy of sin, charity and sin, after telling me to hold his hand, to be always his companion, because as is rightly said, जहां बाप है वहां बातें नहीं होंगे, वहां पाप भी नहीं होंगे. So पाप comes because Bap is not there. After telling me to hold his hand and making me realize how I have really burdened myself with sins through vices, through this many births, so much he has really cautioned us. And even in yesterday's Sakar Budi, Baba says the greatest charity is to remember only the Father. Today, Bab Dada is decorating me with swamans. Every group he has given a swaman. For me, the best swaman which I liked in the group was, I am master of the ocean. I always loved that thing that I am a child of the master of the ocean and I am child of the master of the world. The first being master of the ocean gives me a thing of all powers which the ocean has. And when child of the master of the world makes me a master, almighty authority. So much so, everyone looks at me as a special person. And I can hear whistles everywhere around. People are saying, once more, once more. Om Shanti.
Very nice. Yeah. Master of ocean, right? They are not afraid of ocean, right? Very, very well said. Thank you, Kirjaban. Anyone else would like to share? So the effort here would be to remember Baba, right? So I liked very much about Baba said that mobile, living mobile boats. So we have to become boats, living mobile boats. So when somebody see us, right, our happiness and they will forget their own problems and mobiles, right? We can be mobiles, right? We can go wherever we want. It's not fixed in a place. So living mobile boats, very nice concept.
Can you explain that mobile concept again, brother? Because I couldn't connect that the mobile as a living board and
Yeah.
what is that which attracts. I couldn't get that analogy.
Yeah, the analogy what Baba says here is the mobiles, right? So the Baba says we are boats. Boats in the sense our face should have that happiness, right, all the time. And We know there are a lot of unhappiness all around the world, right? And we mobile boats will have a happy face on, all the time. And the source of that happy face is the unlimited Father, okay, the ocean of happiness. And when we go there, all around the place where people are suffering because of unhappiness and peacelessness, sorrow, and whatever, when we go to them and give them Father's introduction, or tell them the secrets behind our happiness, that becomes a service, right? So Baba, so in that analogy, Baba is telling us that we are mobile boats. I hope
Yeah,
you. So if
when
you
when
can,
Baba said mobile, I took the word to be moving living boats. Moving
right,
boats. But yeah,
right.
Baba's
So
speaking,
just,
I thought mobile as a technology.
correct. See, yeah, the only difference between the land phone and the mobile phone is you can mobile phone you can carry everywhere, right? Easy to carry. So just if you connect this in a real life, right? So the in this world, right? Others people, especially people who are living in Kali Yuga world, with the attraction of Kali Yuga, right? So they will have something or the other to cause them unhappiness for them, right? They will have many problems in their families and and outside, and they will not think the like how Brahmins think or BKs think. So just take your example, Girjaben. You will always have a happy face because you are living in a different world, though you live in Kali Yuga, but your the whole thought happens within you is all either satyug or the treasures that which Baba gives you on day-to-day basis. So you are so busy churning that and connected with Baba and sharing that or chit-chatting with Baba. So you remain in a different world. So as a result, what happens? Face is the index of your mind, right? So your face will be always glowing, right? That happiness, because of that happiness. And right, so when somebody outsider or unhappy person see you, right, and you will be of course going around, right, every day. So when somebody see you, right, so they'll be so eager to understand your source of all this happiness. And they probably come in connection with you, and that's where you will make them happy, right? So you work as a mobile board there, right? So I think that's what I got from this this sentence. If anybody else have any other reflection, feel free to share.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Sanjay, go ahead.
Baba always tells, and the Murli it comes, that when Baba is there, everything will disappear. And it will come only when ek Baba dusra na koi. Just like Meera, mere to Girdhar Gopal dusre na koi. If that comes, that state of mind that comes in us, then only sin will disappear. Because Baba is not only a word. When Baba is only in the life, that is the Purusharth, that we have become really soul conscious. And when we become soul conscious, our frequency becomes Nirakari, Nirvikari, and Nirankari, what that was of Brahma Baba in his final stage. In that stage, you are connected with Baba, and you are only connected with Baba. And disconnection with everything in this world, because in that state, Baba ही संसार है, and when Baba ही संसार है, all the negativities will disappear. You are disconnected with Ravana, you are connected with Ram, and when we are connected with Ram, the Dilaram, the sin will disappear. And in that process, what happens when Baba becomes Sansar? That means even you are in this Kali Yuga, you live in Satyug. And in that Satyug, that the contentment of the face, which that the deities, with that we see in the deities' face, the idols of the deities' face, that the Muskan, that divine Muskan, that comes on our face. That what Baba says, the happiness comes on the face. And that Satyuga fragrance, that Satyuga deity, uh, divinity comes on our face. And when that comes on our face, that reflects to the person whosoever comes in contact with us. And as because our frequency becomes of that of Baba, and when anybody comes in contact, that sankaran they get, and they feel that happiness. Basically, it's just like a chemistry. What that goes within us comes on the outer side. And in that process, what happens? We transform completely. That Baba mean to say with that in today's Murli. And so Baba wants us to practice like that. And in that process, what will happen? We really create a Satyuga within us. And this process goes on. That's a continuous process. If you can maintain it, really, that's a remarkable thing. And that's what Baba wants us from us. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Sanjay.
Yes, brother. Even I like that concept when we spoke about frequency, because I like that one sentence where Baba is said, wherever you go, your faces will give the Father's introduction. This is what I think we want at the end. That when I go out, people should not see me, my original, that face. But that's why I like that Hindi word, jahan baap hai, batein nahi, paap bhi nahi. I like that. But I just wanted to know about this contentment, brother. Is in this knowledge, who is more happy, Bab Dada or I? Who should be more happy?
The thing is that when we are connected to Baba, when Baba becomes Sansar hai, and when we become Bap Saman, there is no difference between me and Baba. There is no difference because there's the only difference that we are in this Sakar world and Baba has also come in Sakar, but even we are not Sakar in a body form, but we become Nirakari state. And there is no difference between me and Baba now. Baba is also happy, I am also happy. There is no difference. We have merged in Baba and Baba is merged in me. मैं बाबा के दिल तख्त पे and Baba is in my dil takht. So both are enjoying and both are in the same state. And due to that only, as because I and Baba in the same state, so whoever sees me finds that yes, he's talking with Baba, he's with Baba. Due to that only, when we had been with Dadi Janki or Badi Dadi or any such Ratan Mohani Dadi, we feel that we are with Baba. Baba को हमने देख लिया है. We have not seen Brahma Baba. But what we feel that we have seen Brahma Baba. Why? Because we have seen Dadis and all that. By their face, we have seen Shiva Baba also. Om Shanti.
Okay,
So, yeah.
if that's the case, why does Baba mention in the Murli, children should have greater happiness than Bap Dada? See, so clearly Baba is saying, children should have greater happiness than Bap Dada. So how can I be, see that one sentence really,
Right.
should
Very
have
nice. Just
greater
to,
happiness than Bap Dada.
why? Because that we children were wandering here and there in bhakti just to see, just to find one glimpse of Baba. We were moving here and there just to find the glimpse of Baba. And we had suffered a lot in bhakti, and we had bhakti में बहुत पुकारा, भगवान तुम आ जाओ, भगवान तुम आ जाओ. When God comes, Due to that only Baba says that as you have wandered a lot, you have cried a lot, and Baba has come. So, and what we do, still we do not recognize Baba and we do not follow the Srimad. Still, Baba says, comes, bache aa jao. Baba is waiting. Baba is explaining again and again and again. Still, we do not understand. Still, we do not feel the importance of Baba. And still, we follow our manmat, paramat, and all that. And still, Baba comes every day and speaks about the Murli, tells Murli, explains again and again. Due to that, only Baba said that you do not feel the importance of Baba. Still now, even we BK do not follow all instructions of Baba. Dil pe haath rakh ke soche hum. Still, there are many things that we don't follow. And still Baba loves us. To that only Baba says that you children should be more happy than Baba. Because Baba is content. Baba is doing his work very, very nicely and very responsibly. We are not doing it. Just to make understand that yes, Baba has come and Baba is doing, and you are not doing the duties as you should do. So to that only Baba is explaining that yes, you have to be more happy. But technically, and what Baba expects and what Baba wants us to do, Purusharth, that there should be no difference between the child and father. Child and father becomes one, Baba becomes Sansar. And when Baba becomes Sansar, then only a state of contentment will come. Then only a state of happiness will come. Then there is no difference between Baba and us. That Baba wants us to be. And if we can do Purusharth, we can definitely become the state of happiness as Baba. So due to that only it is called Bap Saman. So Dadi Janki and many others were of that state. That that Baba wants us to be. But the real thing is that our state of happiness is not like Baba. So Baba wants us to become more happy. It's just a want of Baba. Why? Because we are not as happy as Baba wants. But we can be happy like Baba if Baba becomes Sansar, if we can do Purusharth like Dadi Janki and many others, we can become Bap Saman and the happiness state can become as same as Baba. But that is not the fact at present. We can do Purusharth much and we can enhance our happiness level. That part Baba wants to say.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what I took it, Bijit, by it's like this. Bap Dada has lost nothing. उसने कुछ खोया नहीं पाने के लिए. But
Yes,
I have
yes.
lost and found. खोया
Correct.
और पाया. So
Yes.
I am supposed to be more happy.
Yes,
Because
yes.
खोने के बाद जब पाते हैं ना वो खुशी अलग है. बाप
Yes,
दादा
yes.
क्या खोया है क्या पाया है कुछ नहीं. So his status is status quo. So I
Yes.
think that would really be a good thing to know.
Yes, yes, yes.
So in that way, if you look at it, so the children supposed to be more happy than
Yes.
Baba.
Yes, yes.
All right. So if, is there anyone else who would like to share any other point that which you have not touched upon? I'll quickly read the chat. Jack Girjaban say, where there is the father, Bab, but not things, Batin, then there is no sin, Bab. Baat hai, Bab nahi. I am Suman. I am child of the ocean. I am child of master of world, constantly victorious, chase Maya and attractions. And Dr. Jitna sister says, I like the point. We should have happy face, attitude, always towards persons come in front of us. Thank you. Yeah. And with the interest of time, let's move on to meditation.
Brother, I would like to add
want
one.
to do meditation. Yeah, go ahead, Sanjay.
I want to add one word because the word came sin. Sin come in the picture now. So I thought that Baba always tells कि समस्या के अंदर में ही समाधान होता है. So it's my basically habit to just search the solution within the problem. So the word sin itself says S-I-N, okay? So if we can become soul conscious, and I, that we become soul, when we become soul conscious, we travel inwards. We travel inwards and becomes nirakari, nirvikari, and nirhankari. If our purusharth is that we become soul conscious and the inward journey starts, and then we become nirakari, nirvikari, nirhankari, the sin will disappear. Baba will come. Om Shanti.
Right. So we have an announcement for tomorrow's session, right? So it's going to be a master class by Gokul Bai. Rakiben, would you like to announce it? And
Yes, brother. It's going to be a Murli Manthan session for the Murli dated 27th of November 1978. So we invite we recommend that if we revise the Murli and then attend the session to get the best benefit out of the session. Over to you, brother.
thank you. Rakiben. Yeah. So 27th, 11, 1978. So that Murli title is only those who are indifferent to temporary name and fame that can be loved by everyone. That's the title of the Murli, which will be, Gokul Bai will be doing a month session. So request all of you to join and take benefit out of it. Yeah. So yeah, and also if you can come prepared, right, do a little bit of homework, read the Murli and then join, then it's going to be, it's going to make it'll make more sense to you while when you're in the session. Yeah. So with that, we'll sit in silence and remember Baba, and then we'll close the session. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. We shall meet tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a wonderful day.